Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive.
Hmm.
Today we're going to be looking at something pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
Um, Kevin Brake's research into Notebook LLM.
Oh, yeah, I've seen this.
You might remember Kevin from
Yeah.
some of our past deep dives.
Yeah.
He's always,
Always pushing the boundaries.
yeah, pushing the boundaries, working on some really interesting AI projects,
Yeah. Always at the cutting edge, it seems. Yeah.
and this is no exception. I think this is some really
It's really interesting stuff. Yeah.
cutting edge stuff.
It is.
And I think it's got the potential to really change how people interact with information.
I think you're right. I mean, the breadth of his research is just incredible. And this is really a prime example of that, I think.
So just for anyone who hasn't been following along,
Yeah.
Notebook LLM is essentially this like fusion of AI
Uh-huh.
and the kind of digital notebooks that a lot of us use every day.
And Jupyter notebooks and stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's using these to,
It could be transformative, really.
yeah, to make research and coding and data analysis more interactive.
Absolutely. I mean, you know how all those AI chatbots have been making headlines?
Right.
ChatGPT and Bard and all those things? Well,
Yeah.
Notebook LLM uses that same kind of technology underneath the hood. It's a large language model,
Uh-huh.
but it takes it like a step further by baking it right into that notebook environment.
So instead of just like, jotting down your notes,
Right.
your notebook could actually understand what you're writing.
Exactly.
It can analyze data. It can even like generate code snippets based on your ideas.
And this is what makes it so significant, right? It's bridging that gap between the way our brains work and the power of computers.
Yeah.
It's not just about, you typing a command and getting a response. It's a real back and forth.
Right.
It's a collaboration.
It's like having a research partner.
Yeah. Imagine you're working on a data set, right? And you can ask your notebook really complex questions about that data.
Uh-huh.
And it's not just going to give you an answer. It's going to help you visualize patterns and generate hypotheses and stuff like that.
That's amazing.
It's really cool.
I mean, that's where it gets really interesting to me because it's like you said, it's not just a tool.
Right. Yeah.
It's like this like collaborative partner. And in one of his papers,
Yeah.
Kevin Brake talks about how Notebook LLM helped a team of biologists
Oh, wow.
analyze genomic data,
Uh-huh.
and they were able to do it in a fraction of the time.
That's incredible.
It would have taken them using traditional methods,
Yeah.
and they were able to uncover all these hidden connections that they likely would have missed otherwise.
That's the power of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like having this extra brain helping you out.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so exciting about this because it's not just for, the biologists and the scientists and the researchers.
Right. It has implications for so many different fields.
It's like it really democratizes access to these complex tools, and it can potentially like speed up scientific discovery.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what else? I think it could even spark creativity in fields like art and design.
I mean, I'd never even thought about that.
It's true, though. Like, imagine a writer using Notebook LLM to brainstorm plot points,
Yeah.
or a musician experimenting with melodies that the AI suggests based on what they've already written.
That's wild.
It's like having an AI muse.
So it's like, but if we zoom out for a second, right?
Yeah.
Like, what does this actually mean for the average person?
Right.
How might Notebook LLM change the way we learn and work and solve problems in the future?
That's the big question, isn't it? It's like, this is the kind of technology that I think has the potential to change how we think about problem solving.
Yeah.
To make us more efficient,
Yeah.
more insightful, and maybe even more imaginative.
It's definitely a future worth exploring.
Absolutely.
So for our listeners who want to learn more about this,
Yeah.
we're going to include some links in the show notes
Great idea.
to some resources on large language models and notebook environments. And trust me,
The rabbit hole.
it's a rabbit hole worth going down.
Yeah.
As always, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know what you think of the comments. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.